Hey everyone, Dezel's here, and it's been a while since I've uploaded a Pokemon battle, and that's a little bit because I've had trouble finding people to battle, and also a little bit because I've been super distracted playing Omega Ruby. Omega Ruby. I need sleep, guys. Anyway, it is currently absolutely sweltering in my room thanks to the fact that it's summer, and while I'm recording I can't have the window open because you can hear all the traffic, and I can't have the fan on because it'll make me too much noise. But I'm committing and recording a video anyway. So here we go. This is this week's Pokemon battle. Now this battle I had, when was it? About a month and a half ago now. It was on the night that Omega Ruby and Sapphire were released in Sydney, and while we were waiting for the midnight launch to begin because they wouldn't give us our games before midnight because they weren't allowed to, obviously, I had a few battles, and this was one of the more interesting ones. So having a look at the typing, I'm going into this pretty concerned. Like, I know that I've got the water type to kind of deal with the heavy hitters there, but I don't know, I'm always scared about that thing with the cannon on his back whose name I can never remember. It concerns me and it worries me, and yeah, so let's see how this goes for me. I can't clearly remember how a lot of this battle went either, so let's just hope that I can kind of tell you what I was thinking. I should have watched it beforehand. I may have to re-record this, who knows. Okay, so naturally in double battle I always start with Brimstone and Curie because they're my kick-ass starters. I love the Drought starting set because the Solar Power doesn't get damage to the Charizard, and that's just shiny. I much prefer a Solar Power Charizard to the Mega Charizard. Problem is that with the Tyranitar out, I lose my Sun, so naturally I'm gonna have to go with the Mega Charizard to get the Drought out. Otherwise I'm going to be taking continuous damage, and I'm going to be not dealing as much fire damage as I'd really like to be doing, and I also lose my Solar Power. So between those, I go with the Focus Blast because the Tyranitar, it holds on with a Focus Sash. I hate Focus Sashes, they're always killing my plans. And I go with the Solar Beam against it just to make sure that it dies, because my biggest concern is it's going to be the Mega... No, wait, no, I attacked by you yet. Well, you went yet. I was really hoping to one-shot it, but that's okay. That thing turns around and one-shots me in the sun, critical hit. Very little can one-shot my Ninetales in the sun using water moves, and yet there it goes ahead and does it. Then the Stone Edge takes out my Charizard, not looking good here. I am in a bit of a problem spot here. Sun's not good, I can't bring out my water Pokemon. They'll be in far too much trouble, so my best bet is I try and replicate the Sandstorm. Drop the Sun, this will make it safe for my water Pokemon to come out a little later on. As well as hopefully doing some chipping damage to them as well. I get Asta, she takes out You Wet Yet with the poison thing, nice and done, good, that's out of the way. Tensoon uses Earthquake, which is just going to be in case it doesn't kill out You Wet Yet, and we knock out Camembert. Now this does mean that Tensoon is now locked in to the Earthquake. And we'll see how that's going to go as our opponent chooses the next Pokemon. We don't know whether they're on the fact that the Choice Scarf, but we'll see. They bring out the Genesect, that's what it's called, of course, Genesect, which is Bug something, and also it's a shiny one, as well as the Azumarill. Azumarill is a massive pain in the ass, it's going to deal massive damage to Tensoon, or so I thought. I expected it to do a lot more than it did. As well as Asta. Asta unfortunately doesn't handle it yet. And she goes down. I was hoping she was going to outspeed and manage to get some poison moves off on Slapperhole, but unfortunately that's not in my favour. Not in my favour at all. So I bring out my own Azumarill because let's face it, Rade kicked his butt. And there goes Tensoon. So we've lost it. We're now down 4 to, they've got 4 to go. I'm in a lot of trouble here. It's not a good position, I don't like it. Tensoon manages to take out Slapperheart. This is good, this is starting to look good game. I've got my 2 Pokemon, they've got 3 to go. I might be able to come back from this. This rain damage is slowly going to do damage. Then they bring out the Terrakion. Yeah, Terrakion can't melt. This guy's gonna be a problem for me. Terrakion, major pain. you know, pseudo-legendary, legendary, mystical Pokemon, whatever it is, it's gonna be trouble. Uses Sacred Sword, deals not much damage to Slowbro. This is why I love Slowbro. He's a good, solid backup. So we bring out the superpower against Terrakion, which deals nicely, one-shots him. Done, dusted. So that's another one down. So we're now 2 versus 2, so things are getting super close here. Skull, I mean, I won't do a lot of damage with it. No, gets him down, gets off the burn. Yes! So the burn's nice. Rade takes a little bit more damage, so we've got the Sandstorm going. Thankfully, I believe it's now down to 2-1 my way, is it? Did he add another one? Yeah, it's just down to the 3 of us. Between the burn, I've pretty much got this battle set. There's not much coming the way, and I can't... Oh, I forgot about Safety Hat. I did forget. I did have another one. I really need to write down those. That's why there's still a few more turns left. Genesect naturally keeps on coming with the Ice Beam and takes out Rade. So we're now down to our Slowbro. Now down to the 1 Pokemon. Gotta try and save the day. And look at that. Practically no damage done. So at this point, I'm just dealing damage to Safety Hat because let's face it, the Genesect is going to go down in a couple of turns thanks to the burn. It's just gonna go. So yeah, it was one last hit. So Genesect goes down, leaving Slowbro to be able to take out Safety Hat. Safety Hat uses Iron Head, which deals once more not enough damage to take me down. Unfortunately, he gets off the flinch. There's always the flinch. It's okay. None of his moves seem to be dealing much damage at all. He tries for the Earthquake. I think that does about half damage. Yeah, half damage. And I get off the Skull, and that should be the end of the battle. So I had a lot of fun in this battle. I did actually battle the guy another time, and he absolutely whooped me, so there's not much point putting that video up because, well, a video which isn't a very matched battle isn't too interesting to me to watch, so I like to put up interesting battles where, you know, I'm not convinced I'm going to win or that the other person's just going to completely annihilate me. So yeah, that was this battle. I thought I did relatively well. I was super worried a lot of the time through it because, as I said, he had absolutely decimated my team earlier that night, and with the team I was concerned about Terrakion, and let's face it, I think I got lucky with the burn, probably saved the day. Right, I'm going to get going, and I'm going to record some other Wi-Fi battles for you, so I won't miss too many of them. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.